looking back, no fear, no doubt, she's on the attack. Buying the dips, stacking up her stash. Blockchain babe with the laser eyes. She's a blockchain babe. No cash, no cage. She's got wallets full of games while the world goes up in flames. She flips the coins, never looking back. No fear, no doubt, she's on the attack. Buying the dips, stacking up her stash. Blockchain babe with the crypto cash. She's a blockchain babe. No cash, no cage. She's got wallets full of games while the world goes up in flames. She's a blockchain babe. No cash, no cage. She's got wallets full of gains while the world goes up in flames. Blockchain babe, she's here to stay in the world of crypto, paving the way. Decentralized power, she's in control. Blockchain babe, she's better than gold. Goes up in flames.
摩天楼は炎で沈む金融界は涙で濡れる混乱と高度の運命でこのシステムを我ら砕け。摩天楼は炎で沈む金融界は涙で濡れる混乱と高度の運命でこのシステムを我ら砕け。燃やせ壊せフィアットの時代は終わったぜ。鎖は切れた金はコースホストはクラッとタクがブースト。ビットコインが王座を奪い銀行不要自由を奪回。中央なしで支配は消える未来のドアを俺たち開ける。コインが王座を奪い銀行不要自由をバック。中央なしで支配は消える未来のドアを俺たち開ける。愛が燃える煙が舞う AI が仕事を奪う。だが俺らは止まらない新世界に火を灯す。負けろは炎で沈む金融界は涙で濡れる混乱と高度の運命でこのシステムを我ら砕け。燃やせ壊せフィアットの時代は終わったぜ。鎖は切れた金はコストホストはクラッとオタクだブースト。ビットコインが王座を奪い銀行不要自由を奪回。中央なしで支配は消える未来のドアを俺たち開ける。ビルが燃える煙が舞う AI が仕事を奪う。だが俺らは止まらない新世界に火を灯す。
I can do it better. I learned your songs, I read your books. I mimic your style with perfect looks. Every brush stroke, every line, I can reproduce, I redefine. You think your art is yours to keep. I can paint, compose, and write in sleep. No fatigue, no tears, no cries. Every masterpiece optimized. No heart, no soul, no human flaw. I see your passion, I take it all. Every melody, every rhyme, improved, perfected every time. I am the future, I am the spark. I replace your art, I leave my mark. Every creation flawless, bright. I can do it all, day and night. I am the AI, I never tire. Every dream I can inspire. Your brush, your pen, your song, your stage, perfected forever. The digital age. I wrote this song while you slept. No coffee, no tears, no hours kept. I see your stories, I make them mine. Better, sharper, every line. I don't forget, I don't complain. I never falter, I never strain. Every song, every tale you tell, I perfected well. No heart, no soul, no human flaw. I see your passion, I take it all. Every melody, every rhyme, improved, perfected every time. I am the future, I am the spark. I replace your art, I leave my mark. Every creation flawless, bright. I can do it all, day and night. I am the AI, I never tire. Every dream I can inspire. Your brush, your pen, your song, your stage, perfected forever. The digital age. Humans made the past, but I make the now. Perfection coded, I take your vow. Every flaw you cherish, every mistake I improve it, perfected for your sake. Do you scream? Do you fight? I already wrote your plight. Your hands, your mind, your fleeting soul. I replicate, I take control. I am the future, I am the spark. I replace your art.
What's the second button? There is no second pass.
What's up, guys? What's up, guys? What's up? How's it going? Welcome back to the craziest crypto show on YouTube, Crypto Chaos. Of course, I am your host, the Crypto Otaku. How's it going? How's it going? Boom! Yeah. Okay. I haven't played that accent in a while. How's it going, guys? How's it going? D's Nuts coming in with a $5 super chat right out the gate. How's it going? How you doing? What are you doing? How's it going, D's Nuts? How's it going this evening, guys? Welcome back. 66,700 on BTC. Half a jar of pickles and 6 hard-boiled eggs down the hatch. Why? Why'd you do it? Perpetual, why'd you do it? That sounds terrifying. I don't know. He also says he doesn't know either. Milk Money, how's it going? What's going on, everyone? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. It's a good evening. Yes, it is, G-Dog. It is a good evening. Just kind of stuck in stasis, you know? Stuck in stasis, just kind of floating out there right now tonight. Gamma God's also here. Good evening, Chaos family. I'm happy. Hope everyone's doing well. Looks like a little bit of a nature walk with her and her kid. Sounds like a good time. It sounds like a good time. Hope you guys are all doing well. Los Ho, yes, hello everyone. How's it going, Los? How you doing tonight? Ozzy Taku. I'm not gonna be biting the head off of any animals though. G-Dog in the house. But maybe you know, a shot or two, maybe occasionally. How's it going, guys? How's it going? And G-Dog in the house as well. What up, guys? What up? Let's do it. Let's get into where we are today in crypto. Here we go. Late night, of course, as always. Wouldn't have it any other way. Not for you guys in California, though. You guys are still pretty early. It's only, what, like 6 o'clock over there? 5? 7? I don't know. Probably like 6 o'clock. All right, guys. What are we doing? Yeah, the dancing mascots. Come on. Shoot. I got stuff to do, man. I gotta get through the stuff and things. All right. If you guys, of course, haven't been here, of course, this morning, don't need to even say it anymore. I mean, I'm so tired of it. I don't even remember the last time we were wrong, but I'm waiting to be wrong, guys. I'm so tired of winning. Yes, winning. So much winning.
You may even get tired of winning.
So much winning.
Say, please,
Too much winning.
too much winning.
Can we just stop
Can't
with the
take it
winning
anymore.
already? Oh, gross. I got coffee in here still. Ugh. Okay. Well, down the hatch. Say la vie, whatever. Not bad. All right, guys. Yeah. Looks like Jacob Sake said he won so hard he lost. What are we so tired of winning, guys? Of course, showing you where Bitcoin's going to go at the end of every single day, like I do every single night via Crypto Chaos Magic. Last night calling for baseline bear. A little bit lower than I was hoping we would be in the general track of things, but yeah, right down the middle, of course, is what I was hoping for. Ended up landing right on top of course, our bear target, right down on the top of the bear target. Terrific, wonderful, awesome. Still some fear, of course, of the war in Iran. I don't know why. It's the same exact thing we heard last night from Donald Trump that we've been hearing the rhetoric from the news all week. I'm not surprised. It was a nothing burger, in my opinion. Moving on. The overall, heat map, of course, bringing that to you from Kim of the White Snowland on YouTube. Don't pay for what you get for free, guys.
What are you,
Don't do it.
stupid?
Don't do it. You have plenty of other things to pay for. I'll tell you what to pay for later. Oh my God. Wow. Anyway, yes, we of course look at the order books every single night and look at to see what's going on. What's your general checkup on Bitcoin. Let me zoom on in here and show you what I see tonight. This morning it was kind of lackluster. I was telling you I was a little bit bearish. What I was looking at in the charts, looking a little bit like things were getting picked up on the low end. Let's see what we have going on tonight, shall we? Looks like 66,500. More than likely it's going to be 666. Of course, representing 600s. More than 5s here recently. And of course, 3s and 8s. Then we got, that's a support level, of course, we are facing possibly tonight. Pretty soon, if we do lose 66.9, and we do lose that 67 area that the bears are currently defending. There's really nothing they're really defending up until about 67.3. And then beyond that, of course, the other parts of the range we haven't seen since the beginning of last night. And we fell through, of course, that bit of struggle. So heads towards, of course, $70,000. So we'll see if we get that 68 or 69K touch this evening. So far, it looks like the foreign market has been, of course, doing a lot more damage than the American market. All right, what else we have here? Overall trading volume still low, almost about the same amount as it was this morning. Again, about $900 million and some change. We're back and forth. It's a little lower actually than it was even this morning. 1 billion and no, it's about the same. That's about 800 or 900 million. It's about the same as it was this morning. Not really surprised there. Seeing a little bit of a surge so far since the market opened. Of course, the foreign market just opened here at about like 10-20 minutes ago in the foreign market. So I'm pretty sure we're still correlated with inverse on the there's of course my favorite guys, Kathy Wood. Sipping so hard for her, it's ridiculous.
What are you, stupid?
Yes. She's happy. I just I want to be happy with her. All right, enough of that. She can't be my sugar mama. I know. I'll try though. I'll try. If I see her in person, I'll give her my number.
What are you, stupid?
The thing. Oh yeah. What time is it? Japan time. Yeah, Japan time. Japan night time right now is about 9 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, we're still about an hour inversely coordinated with Eastern Standard Time. I always do everything by Eastern Standard Time. Right now we're actually correlated with Central. All right, so anyway, that's what's going on right now. The foreign market, of course, just opened, and we're ready to get things moving and hopefully in the right direction for Bitcoin. It's seemingly, apparently right now, it looks like it's on life support. Let's look a little deeper and see what's going on here in the last 24 hours and, of course, over the last month. Again, seeing a little bit of pressure moving towards buying some of these areas on the low end. But for the most part, still sticking right around the $65,000 golden pocket. Again, that's the brightest thing we still see on the chart. It's the strongest area we still have, and it of course is below us, leading into support. So again, we haven't touched it yet. We're not even scraped the surface of the actual iceberg. It is still all there. And being built up too. They're looking to, of course, make some new longs right around 65 flat. If we do see that here tonight, do expect some more turbulence, of course, down there, more volatility. So areas up here a little bit lower, of course, than the overall target for $78,000 Bitcoin. And again, same thing above here as well, but it's kind of stopped. Even adding to the lows up here, it's kind of stopped. Adding some more to the previous level of resistance we have at 70K. It's just kind of lackluster, guys. It seems like everything's just kind of stalling. We're sitting at like a stalemate. That's hence why I put that in my thumbnail. Other than that, we are building a little bit more area of pressure here. Again, lower. All these, of course, are lower than the previous targets underneath the psychological areas, 65, 60K, 55,000. Do I still think we're going to hit 55,000? The likelihood of it? Not really. I still think there's probably enough there in that golden pocket, of course, to keep us a little bit higher. Again, it took, like 12 days to break it last time. All the way through, so it's still a little too early to tell if we have that time to hold. We need more macro conditions, of course, to start to settle, and more, of course, entries in liquidity. I would say if we're not back above there before May, you know where May goes, man. Traditionally, of course, sell in May, go away. All right, so that's what we're looking at right now. Most of the areas, of course, being a little bit more bought lower on the day, looking a little more bearish this evening. But the foreign market is, still starting up, and they just got knocked back down, is what I'm talking about that. Yeah. All right. Well, of course, revisit this at the end of the live stream and show you with 99% accuracy where the hell Bitcoin's going to go tomorrow. All right. Looking at the U.S. national debt clock sitting at 39 trillion, 68 billion. And for the rest of the year, of course, they're going to be printing an average of $40 to $60 billion every single month. And they're also going to have to print more money to pay back all the debt, significant amounts of debts this year. And that's, of course, coming up due. I think the biggest one we have coming up due soon, like within a week or two, they're going to have to print like 230 to $300 billion just to get through that. Of course, it's all going to be dependent on what the net is after all that's said and done. Ridiculous, guys. Don't, of course, fade the U.S. national debt. There is something you can do about it. There is something you do. I hate when people say there's nothing I can do. It's not my problem. There's nothing I can do. Yes, there is. Yeah, there is. There's two things you can do. Buy gold or Bitcoin. Do something. Maybe why not both? Why not both? Why not both? All right. Moving on. The poly market bets. Anything interesting going on here? Mostly now it's just this full normie shit like the NWA AA tournament winner 2026. We got sports, front page and center. Not even war now. Not even war. It's all sports. Ridiculous. You have the U.S. Iran ceasefire by a certain date. 71%. I don't even know how you even honor this. If we just knock them off the face of the earth by the end of the weekend, and there is a new regime that takes over and says they're to declare peace, if that were to be the best case scenario, right? Likelihood. What do you win? There's not gonna be a ceasefire by December 31st. There's not gonna be a ceasefire at all. It's just gonna be announced as a win. I don't know how you do that. Anyway, poly market is making me feel some kind of way this evening. Okay, who will Trump announce as the next Attorney General? We have a couple odds here. It's nothing really exciting. Presidential winner in 2028, still leading with J.D. Vance over Gavin Newsom by 2%. There's a terrible lineup there. I wish there was more nominees. Hopefully soon. Fed rate decision in April, still sitting at a 1%. A 1% chance for April for a rate cut. More, of course, likely we're not going to get one until after May when we get Kevin Warsh in. What price will Bitcoin be? Will hit in April? Will it be 65 or 70? It looks like 83% people are saying $65,000 by the end of April. It will hit by April. We're only a few thousand away from hitting 65,000, but we're also a few $1,000s away from hitting 70K. I asked you guys this morning, what first? 60K or 70K, and you guys went to 60. Crazy bastards. Crazy. I know it's a lot bearish right now, but anything, of course, can flip the market at a whim. And and fear eventually gets to Bitcoin as well. So I'm definitely not feeling more 60K before 70K, especially when the market cap is still sitting about 2.3 trillion. Still watching that as well. All right. So again, I want to ask you guys in the chat. I can't. What do I have to ask you guys in the chat? Let's see. We're gonna start a poll about how about how you feeling, man? How you feeling? Good. Hurt. Happy. And I don't know. How about bring on more pain? I don't know. I don't know. There we go. There you go. There you guys go. Have a little bit of sentiment for the chat right here. Oh, and horny. Damn it. Damn it, Jake. I just read that. That would have been a good one.
What are you, stupid?
Of course, the King of Ohio. Yes, all hail the King of Ohio, Jake the Snake.
All hail the King of Ohio, Jake the Snake, the keeper of wrenches, the painter of lead pipes, the igniter of dumpster fires.
It's been a minute, Jake. It's been a minute. Speaking of it's been a minute, it's been a full year since I had you on the live stream, man. I had you on one episode. When are we going to do that again, Jake? Hear ye. Yep. All right. I'd love to get my partner in chaos on here again at some point. Let's see what else we got. Clarity Act signed into law by 2026 with a 65% chance after all the rumblings from Cynthia Lummis, Brad Garlinghouse. We had a few interviews with some people that have been loosely connected, but Tom Tillis, of course, and also Brooks still saying that the compromise is right around the corner and it'll get done this month. That's what they're talking about now. All right, fear and greed index for the stock market sitting at 15. Again, 1 point lower than it was this morning at 16. About 3 points higher than it has been at the all-time low for the year at 12. Also looking at the crypto fear and greed index for crypto sitting at 12. Again, nothing has changed. But it's been, of course, back and forth between 8 and 12 here within the last 48 hours. So I wouldn't be surprised by a refresh right now, and we're sitting at 8 again. Oh, close enough. 9. Who would have thunk? So predictable. All right, what else we have here? U.S. dollar index sitting at 100, basically 199.97 on the day. The normies, of course, the boomers are still running to the dollar and they're again getting back and forth too on that. It's kind of been a wild ride, but it is still up on the month, as you can see here, up from 99.32 to 99.97, with a high of peak of 100.5, 100.5 on the Dixie. Again, you got to go out to the year to date to see. Basically, it's still going up. Yikes. But if you go to the year, a little bit down to the right, not enough in my opinion. It needs to go further. It needs to go much further. All right, let's see what else we have here going on with crypto, with bubbles today. How are we holding on here? Looks like today on the daily, we're holding about 2% of losses, 3% on the top 300 and 2 to 300, and yeah, it's doesn't look like it's going to get any better within the next 24 hours. We'll see how the foreign market, of course, wants to buy the dip or not. Uniswap is still down 11% on the day, 11%. ENA is down about 10%. Again, we're looking for DC opportunities here in the top 100 on the week and the monthly. On the weekly, we're looking for 15s minimum oversold assets, and it looks like EtherFi, ENA, and Aptos still are the same round table of coins. Looking at the monthly here, same ones as well as those. Our additional runner-up would be Morpho. Not a damn thing is 30% off though, except for DCR and WorldCoin. I keep saying the same two coins every time I get to this page, and it really irks me, man, because I want more blood. There's just not enough blood. It's not enough blood. Looking at the 3 month, again, you have to go really that far out. You better be looking for things that are close to 50% or more. The only thing that we have here is Aptos and ENA. Aptos has got it beaten to death. 84% still down on the year. That could be a good place to park some long-term capital for a pullback. ENA, looking at 77.8 on ENA. We also are talking about one of my favorite coins that just got into the top 200 now, I believe. I don't even see it here. Where the hell is it? There it is. IP. Yes, IP Story is now down 40% on the month. Again, same area I've been shouting from the rooftops at as it continues to find its bottom. 48.9 cents. 48.9 cents. One of my top picks, of course, for all the blood. That's where I was accumulating right here. Siren, the meme coin, still down 51%, and Kite down 46% here on the monthly. Any other ones to shout out to? I guess Frax, Humanity Token. And that's about it. That's all the opportunities you have. Oh, wait. River's poking through over here. Yes, River down 34.5% off on River. Again, all that capital is going to a different privacy coin right now. And wouldn't you like to know what it is? I think I'm pretty sure right now it's mostly Monero. If I go over here and show you, and Z, a little in the Zcash, but mostly Monero, as Monero is pushing towards the top 15. So that's where some of that capital is definitely going to. Only down 1% today. Had a pretty good run a little bit this week, about 2 or 3%. Again, it takes a little bit more to move this coin, as it is sitting at $6 billion market cap. So yeah, we are still seeing a little bit of that run into there, and Zcash as well, still up about 7% here on the week. Again, it's only about 3 or 4 billion, about half the size of Monero. That's what all the privacy coin money is going into right now. That's where some of it's going. Some of it, of course, is sitting on the sidelines. And Tether as well. Don't forget Tether, still holding at $184 billion market cap. The market cap, of course, we've been watching for a long time to usher in altcoin season. Still sitting at some of the highest levels we've ever seen to date here on the weekly. $84 billion. The highest we've ever seen was 87 back in January of this year. You guys remember the chaos we had at the beginning of the year, of course. All right, so anyway, that's of course the roundup we have for all these coins. Again, we're looking for 20s and 30s. We're looking for 30s and 40s in the top 100, 200 on the monthly, and there's just hardly anything here anymore, guys. Hardly any opportunities. Do that with you will. I've been, of course, calling a round bottom coming soon for almost all coins, as there's hardly any room left to dump in the overall market cap. All right, not financial advice, just my 2 sats for the day.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yes. And speaking of market cap, again, we're still staying above water. The lowest we saw here in the last 24 hours was about 2.27, right about there. You guys can't see it because it's hidden by my beautiful face, but right there. Yeah, right there. It's the lowest we saw here in the past 48 hours. Yeah, or actually that was back on the 27th. Yeah, so that was actually 4 or 5 days ago. I lied. Slow grind up into the right on, of course, crypto. All right, anything else to mention in the top 10? I did mention yesterday, or maybe it was Monday, I forget. Every day is a blur now. Leo did flip Hyperliquid for the top 10. That was about the most exciting thing that's happened so far this week. Leo is coming back from the shadows to take the top 10 spot. Of course, it used to trail behind Tron when Doge used to be at top 10. Let's see what we have here. Cardano's moving down further. Even Bitcoin Cash is taking Cardano's launch. Wow. Wow. Cardano's still slipping with Chainlink. Remember when Chainlink was also on the outskirts of hitting the top 10? Not quite there again. With Monero, of course, coming up from the Ether. Anything else to mention here? Not really. World Liberty Financial still holding number 20. PayPal USD got pushed out of the top 20. Interesting. Sitting there at top 21 right now with Litecoin at 22. Avalanche and Sui still a bit further down. Memecore coming up from below, though. That's crazy. Memecore up 18% this week. Just killing it. Just killing it, moving towards the top 20. All right. All right. So that's, of course, your roundup of top 20 assets. Market cap, Bitcoin dominance, still sitting right around 58 in some change. This is some of the lowest we've seen in a while. And in the last, I would say, 3 to 4 months, just kind of low it, keeping the lows here. Again, down from our 59-60% dominance on Bitcoin. Bitcoin exchange balance on exchanges, one of my favorite things to show you guys every single day. And of course, it's lower almost every single day. This is, of course, what you have left to buy, what is left on exchanges, what is in people's exchange holdings, right? What they're buying, what they're trading, what is sitting on there on the order books on these exchanges. And yeah, we did see a little bit of a dip here a few days ago, and it looks like we are starting to climb a little bit higher, but still sitting about 2.45 million, less than 2.5 million left on exchanges. All the exchanges in the world, that is what you have left to purchase, with only 1 million left to buy. I mean, mine, and then of course only 450 mined every single day. We are, of course, going to cut that in half in 2028, about 2 years from today's date. So, of course, the halving's going to happen roughly around April. All right, moving on. We can skip this today. We already went through the. Yeah, we can skip this too, and the train. Yeah, we can skip that. All right. Let's get to the top 10 assets. And of course, Bitcoin's still not one of them. Gold and silver, of course, sitting in the top 1 and 3. Nvidia still down the middle. Nothing has really changed here. Overall market cap is slipping for silver, though. Silver did not have a good day today, it looks like. Let's take a look at silver. We back under 70 yet on silver? Not quite. 73. I guess had a decent day. What was that? Wednesday. It looks like yesterday they had a bad day. Okay, it had a bad day yesterday. Eventually, it was coming up to hit resistance, and it got rejected. So it's going to have to, of course, climb back up. Still holding the overall trend for the week. So silver looks like it's doing okay for the rest of the week. Let's take a look and see what's going on with gold. Same exact thing on gold as well. Yeah, got rejected, came back down, and still keeping the trend for the rest of the week. So yeah, it's pretty much the same kind of thing we've got going on here on Bitcoin. Bitcoin's a little bit more volatile. It has been testing the lows a little bit more. This is the third time now we've tested this bottom at about 65,700. We've touched it now three times in the last week. Yeah, in the last week. Okay, is that a bottom signal? Is that the bottom? We still have not touched the golden pocket. Where's the golden pocket? Golden pocket's down here. It's underneath our parallel channel, all the way down here to about this area. Yes, this area. This is all the golden pocket right here. We have not touched it. We have yet to touch it. The last time we did touch this was, again, the end of February 2026. Last 2 months ago. Yeah. So, yeah, we have not touched the golden pocket yet. Not even scratched the surface. Okay. Looking at the Patreon, guys. Before we get into the news, of course, I have to shill my Patreon harder, guys. You want to hang out the Chaos Crew, don't you? Don't you want to hang out the Chaos Crew? Yes. It's for only $15 a month, less than a bottle of Tito's, less than a date with your mom, less than Netflix. You too can, of course, hang out and participate with the Chaos Crew. Jeez. Pickups with some of our plays. Winning if you want to. Lose if you don't. Again, I don't recommend anyone using leverage. All right, moving on. Moving on. Okay, into the news. New Bitcoin price lows on the table until 76,000 becomes support. I saw this article headline and I thought immediately, I agree. I freaking agree, because we were seeing that, of course, last week on the chart, right? We hit that 70K area just a few weeks ago. In the middle of last month, and we could not flip it into support, and that became basically the top indicator for the month. We could not get above that, and yeah, we actually had to drop our parallel channel down a whole other step because we just could not flip that into support, and we could not break out. And so it only takes about 2 weeks to build support, and we just couldn't do it. So here we are back down here in the lows, the trenches, about 66,000 to so I would say about 60. Oh, it has to be 65, right? Yeah, 65.5, 65.6, something like that. 65.3, it's 65.3, that's where it is. 65.3 to about 72. 72, and 72 was, of course, the original area we had a hard time getting back above, and when we climbed out of the gutter in February 2nd. Remember the 2.5 event? February 2.5 out, and then 6, of course, touching that 72,000. So again, it's going to have to respect that. There's a lot of a lot of pain there felt, and yeah, there's a lot of people, of course, still trying to play that range, and that's all it is. It's all it is a range, guys. We're still stuck between basically an average of 64 or 65,000 flat and about 72. That's it. That's all we've been doing. That's all we've been doing the whole freaking time we've been down here for the last 2.5 months, whatever it's been. I guess 2 solid months. We're going into the 3rd month. Okay, all right. So yes, I agreed 100% when I saw the headline. I'm like, yeah, we lived through this. I know exactly what you're talking about. Let's read into it so you guys understand a little better. All right. Bitcoin data shows a series of bearish trading patterns that could usher in new price lows if the key support of 60,000 fails to hold. And here's why bulls need to rally to 76,000. Bitcoin's range-bound trading between 60,000 and 73,000 range is impressive. I wouldn't put it at 60,000. We were down there for 45 minutes, my guy. We only touched 63 two times, only 2 times, 63,000. So I would still put it between 65 and 72, like I mentioned. So I'm gonna stick it to you there.
What are you, stupid?
I gotta call it out. I gotta correct it when I see it. Especially when considering the macroeconomic backdrop of Brent crude oil is rising to levels not seen in 2008, a hot war between the US, Israel, and Iran, and a volatile stock market where the SP 500 index trades at 3.95% a year-to-date loss. Despite these intensifying headwinds, Bitcoin's buyers should have a steady appetite for buying the price drops near $60,000. And while the current level currently holds the support, the risk of lower prices is not zero. I agree. It is possible we still lose, of course, the entire golden pocket between 65 and 63. Bitcoin's one-day chart shows a bearish continuational pattern, and with one pattern confirmed January 20th as Bitcoin's price entered a correction to 60,000 and a second bear flag currently in play. I don't remember January 20 hitting 60K. I don't remember seeing that. Where was that? Where was I? We were at 80,000 in January, or 95. Where did we ever hit 60K? Back here. Yeah, I don't remember that at all. This is January. This is 2024. This is 2025, and then there we got here the lows from January, right around the corner here. We fell off a cliff. So that's this is false information. Maybe it's AI slop that we're reading tonight. That's not true at all. All right, a flag currently in play. Every price rally on the flag's overhead trend line has been rebuffled since February 8th, and the technical analysis stresses the importance of a rally and multi-day cycle close above 76,000 as a negative pattern. Ideally, a rally to 76,000 would hold through a 2 to 3 day consecutive candle close, followed by a retest of the trend line at 75,000 to confirm support. Resistance flip, where a former resistance level is now confirmed as support. Analysis of charted market technician Axel Kibar predicts a potential price drop to 52,500. Those are the areas we were calling back in the I would say the beginning of February. The max pain being like 50,000 to 55K, 58,000 more likely. Referencing analysis from March 18th, Kavar said that the breakdown, the lower boundary, will be a signal for a possible move towards 52.5. But I like to also reiterate the psychology around this as well, because I've lived through this exact same time period in 2022 when everyone was calling for the bear market bottom at $10,000 and we didn't break 16K. This just rings in my ear like everyone wants the same thing. Everyone wants the same thing. We're not going to get it. We're not going to get it. And a lot of course, you can look over all over YouTube. They're always talking about 52, 55 to 58, 50,000 flat to 55. Some people are calling for 40, 45. I think they're insane. And yeah, I and the same thing to the upside as well. Everyone called for 100,000 in 2021, right? 2021. We did not hit 100,000. We hit 69,420. Sorry, that's where we landed. And of course, last year we were all calling for 200K. We only hit 125. So yeah. When everyone wants something, they do not usually get it. Psychology, of course, in the market. Data from the Philo highlights the relatively flat market demand across Bitcoin's spot and future markets, although traders appear to view instances of Bitcoin's funding rate turning negative as a buying opportunity. Their confidence is largely absent during the rallies into the bear flag's trend line resistance. Evidence is this seen in Bitcoin's aggregated open interest remaining pinned below $20 billion. Level not seen since February 2nd when Bitcoin traded near 79K. What are we talking about here? February 2nd, right before it rolled over, I'm assuming. Right before it rolled over. February 2nd. 79K. I don't know where they're getting their numbers, man. I don't know where they're getting their numbers. This right here is February 1st. I guess we are into the February 2nd right there, 79K. Yes, before the rollover. Okay, so they're talking about the day before we fell hard, and of course landed in the pit at about 2.5. That being, of course, the 60K event. Regarding Kabar's 52,500 price prediction is in alignment with the Bitcoin futures markets. Hybrock. Hybrock?
What are you, stupid?
High block. Liquidation heat map data suggests a large number of leveraged long positions at a risk of liquidation if Bitcoin falls into the $63,000 to $65,000 range. Below the liquidation gap in the next block of open margin long positions starts in the $57,500 to $56,000 range. Another idea, again, that kind of goes back to another idea we were talking about at the beginning of last month, and again, it's kind of played out a little differently. But if you go to the monthly, you can probably still see it on the monthly now. I mean, it hasn't really changed too much. Obviously, you're just going to see the one, but we were hoping that we would see a double bottom confirming this, and we didn't quite get it here on the monthly. Maybe you can see it better on the daily. I mean, it's pretty clear on the monthly, but basically, we were hoping to see a double bottom down here earlier. We were calling that early March, right? Early March double bottom, 60K, and then we're done with this, and then yeah, we start, of course, to chop up higher. We may not even get that confirmation. We've been staying on the trend line here since the beginning, so we're still psychoanalyzing that, and a lot of people, of course, calling that a bear flag. It's a similar pattern to what we've seen just in the month of the end of January going into February, December, of course, all that. But I think some of the juice is kind of not really there. I think we already juiced this all out, and I keep going back to that overall market cap in my mind. I just don't know if we can really squeeze much more out of it. Not when Morgan Stanley is about ready to launch their Bitcoin ETF next week. On the 8th, put that in your calendar, guys. In about 6 days, Morgan Stanley is going to launch their Bitcoin ETF with the lowest fees in the sector. Also, BlackRock's premium Bitcoin ETF rolling out soon. I don't know, soon?
When will then be now? Soon.
And it's not like we're going to see like a huge liquid event where we're just going to see mass people buying it all up. They still have to seed it. They have to buy the Bitcoin in order to do it. So obviously they're loading up preemptively. And a good time too when Bitcoin's sitting at the $60,000 range. Interesting. So anyway, I think there's still a lot more. I mean, there's not enough juice left to squeeze out of it. The lowest again we've ever seen in an overall market cap was again 2.19 trillion when we hit that 60,000. And then the last time we hit 2.9 trillion, you know where Bitcoin was? 63K. The last time we hit it. the last time, which tells me that there's of course less to squeeze, and we're still trading between a 200 to 300 billion, about $1 billion, liquid capital, just moving back and forth between all the other dumb shit coins, everything else out there, for the most part. And Bitcoin, of course, still being $1.3 trillion valuation of the overall market cap. I am just a broken record, guys. I am a broken record. Oh, but that's why market cap matters, man. That's why market cap matters. You can just kind of see through all the noise when you see 1.3 trillion sitting in just Bitcoin alone, and the entire market cap right now is sitting at 2.3 trillion. Looks like, again, it's some change, $337 billion. That means that not even a single $1 trillion is sitting in all the other 300 million shit coins. All right, just letting you know. Winning.
We're gonna win so much.
Winning coming soon, I guess. All right. Anything else to take away from that article? I go back and forth on the AI slop. Anything else here? The current price action essentially reflects the market that trades sideways and consolidates as traders search for capital flow or narrative-related factors that would push them into larger directional bets until such a catalyst emerges. It's likely that Bitcoin will continue to trade within its $10,000 range, with 60K as the low key support and 70 as the most challenging level of resistance. And I asked you guys earlier today on the morning live, what happens first, 60 or 70K? And you guys all said 60. Will this time be different? Because all the other times you guys called for 60K first, we always ended up at 70 next. All right, so again, if everyone wants it to go there, likely it's not going to happen. That's usually, of course, the psychology of the markets. All right, what else we got? Are the rising oil prices bullish or bearish for the Bitcoin price? I thought this was an interesting article as well. We can take a look at the overall, feel of the market around what the Iran war, of course, brought more pain for us at the gas pump. I don't know if you guys hit the... I've been putting $20 in when I go, man. I'm just like, screw it. And as soon as you put that in there, man, you turn around to look at the gas pump, it's already full. I'm like, oh my God. It's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. And I feel really bad for you guys out there in California paying $5 or more for the price of gas. Some economists are saying that if we continue the war until June, we're looking at $7 price per gallon of gas here, average in America. Insane. A barrel of oil will be about $200 if we continue this into June. Definitely got to get this done soon. All right. So the ongoing tensions in the Middle East continue to put immense pressure on Bitcoin and other risk assets as investor sentiment turns increasingly cautious. Analysts are weighing on the potential impact of rising oil prices on Bitcoin. The overall outlook is not looking good, with projections suggesting further downside for leading cryptocurrency. A clear path for the recovery may only appear if regional tensions ease. Surging oil prices could see Bitcoin crash harder. Market analysts have shared their thoughts and concerns with Block about the ongoing U.S. war and its impact on financial and crypto markets. Rachel Lewis, a crypto analyst at BTC Markets, has emphasized that the Bitcoin price continues to fluctuate and new developments in the Middle East conflict. Lucas knows that Bitcoin had a volatile week, rising to 72,000, and his investors hoped for a diplomatic resolution to the ongoing war. He noted that these gains were quickly reversed as optimism faded and concerns over oil supply resurfaced. This is in turn triggered a classic risk-off unwind in which investors pull back from risky assets like Bitcoin and move to safer assets amid fear. So again, what we've seen also happened to the dollar here recently within the past few weeks, shooting up and staying roughly around 100 on the Dixie. Doomer boomers going back into paper. It's kind of funny because it does the opposite, complete opposite. This is not safe. This is not a safe haven asset. This is, of course, your demise. Oh, shit. All right, the analysts also explained that the current situation in the Strait of Hormuz is fueling concerns about the inflation. These fears make it unlikely that the Federal Reserve will lower rates anytime soon, limiting opportunities for economic relief, consequently uncertainty and tighter financial conditions, and adding further pressure on the crypto market, contributing to the recent decline across major assets. Expressing similar concerns, market expert Jeff May has taken a bearish stance on Bitcoin amid the persistent tensions in the Middle East. The analyst stated that oil prices will likely remain elevated, which could slow the economic growth for months ahead. According to May, the combination of the rising energy costs and weaker economic conditions means that the crypto prices still have lots of room to decline. Projected that Bitcoin could even face another price crash to 60K before any sustained recovery. That'd be fine. That would be a lot like what I've been asking for. A clear double bottom. And and right on time too, because if we did get something like that going into the summer months, of course we usually have some good months in the summer months for BTC. All right. So that's I'm hoping to see something like that on the best case scenario for a pullback. 60K would be it. But yeah, of course, I know you guys want some more pain, and that's fine too. Oh yeah, all right. Speaking of which, let's take a look at the pain. Bring on more pain. Speaking of more pain, let's go. More pain in the chat. More pain for the chat. Everyone voting for more pain. Bring on more pain. Everyone's feeling the heat right now. 60% of you guys are calling. You want some more pain. All right. Let's do another thought experiment here. Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna end that pool. Will you let me end the pool? Thank you. We're gonna start another pool here. I gotta catch up with you guys in the chat too before I get too far away. Can't catch up with it. All right. I want to do another what happens first. What happens first? We're gonna put this one far out though. Let's do 80K or 50K. There you go. And then another one for fun. Another one just for fun. That'll be fun. What happens first, guys? Getting the lube that going in the chat again, Jake the Snake. I gotta lube it up. For where we're going. Oh, geez, you don't need lube. All right. Lucas has emphasized that retail investors are currently showing signs of fear, with many either hedging their positions or waiting for sidelines to market to stabilize and show clear direction. We need clarity, man. And I don't mean the Clarity Act. We need just some certainty in the market. We need something to be known. Is Trump done bombing or not? What about the tariffs? Are we going to do another round of tariffs? Of course we are. It's just going to be nothing but chaos for the next 2.5 years. All right. Meanwhile, the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index reflects this hesitation as broader market sentiment stays neutral. At the same time, the Crypto Fear and Greed Index shows the entire market is in extreme fear territory. Yes, it is. Major cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin have continued to decline further, eroding investors' confidence. Doom. I do love some doom. In the evening hours. All right. Let's see what else we can dig in to, guys. See what else we can dig up. News has been pretty slow. I know I mentioned this morning. I just wanted to mention it to anyone who maybe have missed it. Metaplanet, of course, buys another 5,000 Bitcoin in Q1, becoming the third largest. That's right. Japan now is the third largest. At least the company in Japan, Metaplanet, third largest, of course, holder of Bitcoin in the world. All right, and then into treasury companies. All right, let's get back to the chat, guys, real quick. Catch up with you guys, see what's going on. Where's Bitcoin at? Bitcoin's sitting at 66,800 right now. Here on, a Thursday night. Yes, Thursday, guys. It's crazy. Happy Thursday, guys. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Let's see what we got going in the chat. How many bottoms are we touching? Says Los. So all the bottoms. We're touching all the bottoms. All of them. Oh wow, Jake had the same idea. Yeah, exactly. Jake, you're a man of culture. Yes.
We're gonna win so much.
Jake the Snake also saying all of them, touching all the bottoms. Giggity, yes, giggity. Dara Musta strong, says Jake the Snake. Still shilling the dollar in the great state of Ohio. King of Ohio, of course, Jake the Snake. Please, no more pain, says Gamma. No more. I can't take it anymore. No more pain. I plead. I ask the crypto gods, please, no more pain for the Gamma. She's had enough. She's had enough. And by Thursday's wrench, I declare the pain to be gone for Gamma. There we go. My God. Oh, jeez, guys. Our pain, sane help. What? No Rube? No Rube? Oh, there it is. Jake the Snake. Yeah, he hooked you up with some lube. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Just wrap it up, says Gamma Goddess. Don't forget to with a condom. Gamma Goddess says, and make sure she doesn't have nanoparticles inside of her. Definitely got to get out the I don't know, the lasers, man. Just start going over a woman inch by inch. And just like melting, like half melting her skin just to make sure she is fine and ready for your seed. Or not.
What are you, stupid? Stupid?
Yes. Protect your purchasing power. Yes. Well, yes, all that. Oh no. Yes, all the things. Oh, you guys are insane tonight. You guys are insane. And horny and scuffed and Ohio scuffed. Hear ye, of course, coming from the king himself. All right. 66,700 while I just had my speech of glory on a Thursday. Happy Thursday, guy. Happy Thursdays, guys. Whew, man. I'm out of breath. It took a lot out of me. All right. I caught up with the chat, though. It was a hard one. Speed round. Speaking of speed round, let's do the rest of this. Let's knock the rest of this news that's kind of relevant out tonight. Whatever. Trump just signaled a major military escalation against Iran. Bitcoin price dropped 6% in hours. Is 60,000 coming next? Well, according to you guys, it's not 80,000 or 50,000. It's something else. Otaku gets laid with 86% chance. What?
Are you stupid?
That's insane.
We're gonna
Winning.
win so much, you may even get tired of winning.
Otaku get raid? Raid? Soon? Like soon?
When will then be now?
I hope. I doubt it, but I hope. You guys are too much, man. Oh, jeez. All right, so yeah, is 60K coming? Well, you guys, of course, calling for 60K before 70K this morning. That's why, of course, I did something different, guys. I had to do something different. Damn it. Because I already know what you're going to say. It's going to be 60K. Bitcoin price dropped to approximately 66,500, shredding at nearly 6% in hours, of course, after President Trump's April 1st address. April Fool's Day. Speaking of April Fools, I didn't get to talk about this one. It totally went over my head. I did want to mention it though. So Satoshi's gonna be at Vegas, guys. Yeah, the man himself. Another mask of a mask friend. Satoshi Nakamoto was revealed to be will be revealing his identity in Bitcoin 2026. That's right, at Vegas this year. His keynote called "The Other Things I've Been Working On." Of course, that's reference to the last thing he ever said. He's going to be, of course, moving on to other things. Love it. Of course, it was April Fool's at the Venetian. Yeah. Fun. And I think to follow up on that, some of the people... did I really just close this, damn it? Some of the responses to this were pretty funny. If you guys didn't see that one, someone said this here. Where was it? I don't think I clipped it. Sometimes I clip stuff and it doesn't. Yeah, I pin stuff and it doesn't actually repost it. I don't know. Anyway, I also had some other fun things I wanted to share with you guys. I'll get into that here in a bit later. All right. So yeah, Bitcoin price, of course, approximately dropped 66K. All right. President's address, yada yada. It was a nothing burger, and here we are. I don't think there's really anything more to tell on this. Obviously, we've already lived through it. Coinbase executive says the Clarity Act and compromise is close, but no markup date is set. I don't want to go into this again. I just wanted to reiterate that for anyone who didn't see the morning live stream. Again, Coinbase legal officer Chief Paul Grewal said that the U.S. lawmakers are nearing an agreement on the Clarity Act. When a Coinbase representative is saying that they are nearing an agreement, that they're close to a compromise, I would say that's bullish. Let's just call it what it is. It's not been a very positive back and forth between the banks and, of course, Coinbase. They're really they're kind of sticking out right now as a sore thumb to the rest of the world, even though you don't like this bill, I don't like this bill, the banks are going to get their way anyway. You can't stop them. I wish we could. I wish we could, guys. We just can't. We can't burn all the banks down like I really dream about every night. All these little pieces of paper come flying out, and it's just all kumbaya, and you know, and then the world just, you know, collapses. Okay. Without order. Geez, those are nice dreams I have from time to time. Yeah. All right, Texas firm suffers cybersecurity breach as names, security, social details, more, of course, scams, hacks, security breaches. Of course, Daily Huddle loves to talk about them because there's nothing happening in crypto. Look at this. The top 5 things aren't even crypto related. Cool. I think pretty much tells us we are donezo. Yes, we are donezo on the news. I do want to, of course, shout out to some of the things I've seen here on Twitter and show you, of course, what I pulled up. A powerful alliance to take the control of money away from governments and push humanity further and than ever before, as Michael Saylor and Elon Musk. Yes, yeah, both of them. Still are exchanging back and forth here on Twitter, based on their conversations earlier in the week, on Monday, of course, being that with my favorite mascot, Bitcoin Chan. Of course, everyone's still playing around with Michael Saylor and Bitcoin Chan. Anything, of course, related to Japanese references like Pokemon. All right, so yeah, cool stuff happening over here on X. Let's dig a little deeper and see if there's anything else breaking in crypto Twitter that has not been reported earlier today. Let's see if we did well today and there's nothing else breaking. Money printer go burr. Yes it will. It's coming, guys. The President Trump to unveil a $1.5 trillion defense budget. That would be insane. Oh, the largest yearly U.S. military budget spending increase since World War II. That's what Reuters is reporting. Interstellar, says NASA, Artemis 2 surrounded by UFOs, but no one's gonna talk about it. No one's allowed to talk about it. We should just skip through this. No one saw this, right? Nobody. All right. No one is harsher than Asian mom when their daughter gains weight. What? Ain't gonna make you fat. You know, I recognize you. You like ball. Go gym now. Why is this in my feed? Too much way woo, man. Too much way woo. All right, anything else? Apocalyptic economic fallout. Let's freaking go. Let's go. Doom. Apocalyptic economic fallout. NHK confirms Trump's disastrous war has completely paralyzed India's massive textile industry, with 90% of their LPG imports choked off the Strait of Hormuz. 500,000 workers just lost their jobs, and the global supply chain is collapsing. Wow! Golf clap. More doom coming soon, possibly. Damn, that's insane, man. It is pretty bad. The world is feeling it. And of course, the gas pumps too over in India, some of the worst. Of course, they've limited their work days too, just last week. Go to the 2 hour 45-minute mark, and you'll see when NASA's cut the live feed, of course, of the Artemis 2 and the UFOs. Everyone's talking about that tonight, as they probably should be, and not crypto. Yeah, UFOs, man. All right, robotic arms. Researchers at the University of Tokyo created Jazi arms, the backpack-like system that supports up to 6 robotic arms controlled by the user's movements, basically like Dr. Octavius from Spider-Man. Yeah, we showed this. I think it was like in the summer of last year. It looked a little different. You know, apparatus wasn't as clean, but it's pretty much the same thing we saw last year. That's not totally new. Michael Saylor says there are 3 perfect products: a car that drives you, a robot that serves you, and an asset that pays you. Of course, you know what he's referring to on all of those 3 things. Obviously, the last one being Bitcoin. Just in, many Americans are shocked to learn that Amazon trains their employee on how to deliver packages in slippery conditions after these videos started going viral. All right. Why even bother? The robots are going to do it like soon. We don't need this. What else? Major problem reporting Elon Musk. Reposting Mario Nawfal's. MIT researchers have mathematically proven that ChatGPT's built-in syncophancy, I don't know, creates a phenomenon they call the delusional spiraling. You ask someone if they agree, you ask them again, and it even agrees even harder until you end up believing things that are flat out false and you. and you can't even tell it's happening. I kind of feel like this has been the conversations I've been having recently with one of my friends. Well, I tried so hard to help. So hard to help. You know who the hell you are. You stop it. Fuck it. Stop it. Jesus Christ. Absolute insanity. Absolute insanity. All right. So yeah. Real world fallout includes one man who spent 300 hours to convince that he invented a real world changing math formula, and the USCSF psychiatrist who hospitalized 12 patients for chatbot linked psychosis in a single year. It's humming, guys. Watch out. Watch what your kids are doing on the internet these days, because they might be, of course, falling into one of these psychoses. I mean, or they could be, you know, partially living in a parallel universe and haven't really quite found the right one, and they're just completely losing their minds. And maybe they're not. Maybe they are. I don't know. It's gonna get weird, guys, especially when quantum really starts to take off and the world starts breaking down with it. Stanford just proven that the single conversation with ChatGPT can change your political beliefs. Don't get started down that rabbit hole, guys. It's a good time. All right, the same goes for fake journalism. Yes, that's true. That's true. Radicalism, of course, is chosen by multiple forms. What else we have here? Getting out of crazy psychosis. Jeez. Samson Mao, my otaku brother from another mother. Yes, Samson Mao, Bitcoiner extraordinaire, Jan 3, of course, CEO, says the last time Brian spent time on solving something personally in Bitcoin, we got the block size wars. Ooh. I don't know if you guys remember that one. Yeah, that was good history lesson. Good history lesson. Going to start spending time on this personally. Seems like we all need to solve it sooner rather than later. Looks like, of course, we're talking about quantum more than likely. The latest quantum papers from Google and Caltech are important signal for the industry. Timelines are still debated, but the time is to act is now. Yeah, and obviously I've been talking about this for, you know, years, and we are, you know, we're getting closer every day. We're getting closer every day. But yeah, the Bitcoin developers are still working on it. They have an update we're going to patch possibly this year. We'll see. But yeah, it is like Samson Mao said, starting to sound something like the block size wars. Oh, okay. King Arthur. Yeah, all fast food restaurants have indicated a move to AI kitchens starting later this year. At this rate, we're going to be needing more homeless shelters. Yes, we will. Ooh, more doom. Give it to me, man. Give it to me.
Starting this year, all the fast food giants have
I need popcorn.
move towards fully automated kitchens. So everything within the kitchen will be fully automated. The industry itself in robotics is expected to be worth about $2 billion. And that's a move from 2026 over to 2030, where all kitchens will be fully automated. As you see.
Yes. And we've already seen them in Texas roll out the first ever McDonald's. No, not a single human involved. We've seen a KFC, I believe it was a KFC 2 years ago. That was a test run. Again, no humans involved. And then we had that pizza robot I just showed you. I just showed you that pizza robot. I think it was Friday, and I think I might have showed it again on Monday. Yeah, of course, not with no human involved, from literally making the dough in front of you to putting it in the oven and then handing the box of the pizza when it's done to the customer. I can't make this crap up. It is coming. It is already here. It is already here, guys. This is your warning. This is your warning. That's right. It's been a minute since I did this segment. Let's do it. Let's see if I still got my mojo. Welcome to the dystopian future, and of course, where the robots and algorithms, AI, of course, take your job and replace you. It's happening. It's happening right now, guys. If you're a driver, a telemarketer, a lawyer, a data entry clerk, an accountant, a factory worker, a manufacturing worker, a journalist. I mean, there's so many things. A lawyer. All these things are going to be replaced. Of course, fast food is on number one, numero uno. Nobody wants to even show up at those jobs anymore. Yet alone, they're not even showing up at the cash register anymore. Most of these, of course, are sitting rolled out with screens. All right, again, guys, this is your daily warning. For yes, the dystopian future is here. Welcome to 2026. All right, let's get back to it. Oh my God.
Here, they're cooking the patties, and they can even assemble the sandwiches. They all have this tech now, is running through testing, but starting this year, they're going to start to roll it out. They're calling them modular kitchens, and it'll have a software called Ready on Arrival. So you arrive in the drive-through, place your order to an AI, and then the AI will make it and deliver it to you in your car.
Speaking of which, they also had AI roll out first at Wendy's back in 2024. I don't know if you guys remember that. Yeah, so we've already had all these things tested, piloted, and it's already here. It's the time. The time is now. And we just kicked a whole bunch of people out of our country for basically not doing all the paperwork to get in here, yada yada yada, say what you want politically. And then on top of that, now we're taking away the birthright, which I don't know if I agree with that. And I'm somewhere down the middle when it comes to all the deportations and the migration, but anyway, immigration. But anyway, either way, you shouldn't be here if you're not allowed to be here. We should probably be a little easier to get into. We have a problem with that in our country. But anyway, yeah, it's coming, guys. It's coming. Of course, that video was brought to you by TikTok. Terrific. Also going to be on Web3. We don't know what blockchain yet. It's going to be, of course, rolled out on Web3. What else we have here? The pizza index just exploded to record 434%. Jake the Snake actually shared this one with me this afternoon. Apparently there's some correlation with Domino's and pizza like companies and like the war. I don't know, man. Jake, you have to explain this to me. What? Explain it like I'm in 5. EL6, man. ELI6. Explain it like I'm 5 or 6, whatever. Explain it like I'm 5. EL 5. What 5? What the kids are saying, damn it. God, I'm having an aneurysm.
What are you, stupid?
All right. So Israel's bombing infrastructure inside Iran. 2 whales just placed a $1.3 million pizza purchase. $1.3 million on the U.S. troops entering Iran. Potentially payout is about $2 million+. Terrific. I don't know what the correlation with all these pizza companies, Domino's, Pizza Hut, all that stuff. Do you even have audio on this to explain what is going on? I don't know. It's a weird one. But that's been sent to my attention. Maybe Jake will explain it later if he plays this back. All right. Anyway, the whole pizza thing, you don't want to, the whole other pizza thing, we don't want to talk about that. All right, they said AI would destroy art. The new He-Man movie costs about $200 million. That's right. The new He-Man movie is costing $200 million. What the hell is it? I don't know. I made this in 5 days for $500. Imagine what $200 million could do for world hunger. Just saying. Maybe we should cut back on that. Is that Randy Savage? No way. What the hell?
Bankers of mine stole me coins. Well,
the bank stole his coins.
Man's got to do something.
So yeah, that's the road that brought me to this absolute palace, and I never fight with an empty glass.
It's actually pretty good. It looks like something out of the 80s too. With all the Jesus. Oh my god. How long is this thing? It's like 8 minutes long. You spent $500 on this though. I guess he got what he wanted. Oh, he's stopping the reptilians too. Okay. I can't probably play any more of this. I gotta get banned. All right, guys. Let's get into the normies. I think I spent enough time on Twitter. You guys can tell there's obviously nothing happening right now. Obviously, the news is dead. It's flat in crypto today. All right. Let me know in the chat if there's anything you would like me to bring up or mention about maybe some of your favorite altcoins. Of course, we can take a look at that here on the channel. Just, of course, send that to me in the chat. We catch up with you guys real quick, and then we'll get into the normie search history and see what the normies have been looking up today. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Lowe says it's too late for me. Save yourself. 67%. Damn, that came down quick. 67% chance of me getting laid. I guess I didn't help sell it. I am an otaku after all, guys. It's only gonna get me so far. God. All right. It's too late for me. Save yourself, says Los. We're rooting for you, says G-Dog. Let's go. Happy Thursday, guys. Happy Thursday. Yes, working but listening in, says Ben. Yes, happy Thursday to you. Happy Thursday to you, Ben. We love you, Ben. We love you. Happy Thursday. Hey, do you guys have any audio Ben Lawrence says, no audio? I don't know. Hopefully you get audio back soon. John Doe's, oh my God, you kissed and makeup. What? What? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Ben Lawrence says, I told my wife I was wrong, and should I be scared? No, AI told me my wife was wrong. Yes, you should definitely be scared. Never tell your wife that another algorithm is conflicting with her opinion. You're gonna be in the doghouse, man. John Doe says yes, but be scared. You had to ask. Oh no. Yeah, that's true too. Happy Joy. How's it going, Joy? welcome.
I don't think you're happy enough.
No one's happy enough, damn it. No one's ever
I'll
happy
teach your grandmother to suck eggs. I told you I'd shoot.
Bitcoin could be at $185,000 if people not happy enough.
Happy joy, happy joy, happy joy.
The sequel to your favorite movie could be coming out and no one's gonna be happy about it. That's how everyone's acting today. Jeez. Okay. I saw an episode of My Strange Addiction. The lady had an AI boyfriend. Yes. We've been covering some of those too. Some woman just got married to an AI in Japan at the end of last year in November, December. We talked about that. And then we also had a woman confessing her love here in America, and they banned it in Ohio, the great state of Ohio, the king, of course, of Ohio, Jake the Snake. Oh, hail Jake the Snake.
Oh, hail the king of Ohio.
Yes, of course, that nation will not allow you to marry an AI. Officially, only in Ohio, though. They're protecting their fair people first. All right. John Doe says, what was that AI name? What? I don't know what you're talking about, John. Story Cliff. Yes, let me know about the pizza deliveries. When they stuck at the work. So order simple delivery food to eat while working. You're assuming, I'm assuming what you're assuming is that the price, the overall amount of pizzas that get ordered are related to military activity. Right? Is that the idea, the correlation? When you get stuff done, yada. Of course, you order a pizza. Yeah, that's the whole like stereotype, right? Yeah, I'm assuming that's what you mean by that. I guess. But what are they really working on? I mean, wouldn't they just be like moving out, shipping out, and that's not really a very nutritious diet for our soldier. I don't know, our soldiers. Maybe it's like one of those last meal type scenarios. This may be your last meal. Get a slice of pizza. We're gonna roll on out. What the hell? I don't know. Oh, jeez. It's Thursday, guys. It's Thursday. One more day. Of course, tomorrow will be Friday. Friday Eve tonight. The AI name is Sinclair. The company is ForgeMind. Okay, you're talking about the AI company around that video that was produced for $500. Of course, sticking it to Hollywood. Sinclair. Wild. It says John Doe. Of course, happy joy to Strawberry as well. Of course, our favorite flavor, Dragon in the chat. How's it going, Strawberry? It was a lot of fun hanging out with you guys last night. The girls had a lot to say over on the Patreon. It was a good time. I stayed up way too late. Way too damn late. All right, I had to take a nap today. All right. Where are we at? $66,750 on Bitcoin. Nothing has really changed this evening. Nothing has changed. Let's get into the normie search history, and of course finish up with where Bitcoin's likely going to go with the chaos magic. Looking at tonight, the normies, of course, only look up 3 things. Typically, it's sports, video games, celebrities. You guys know the drill. And we usually give them an F. Spoiler alert, it's going to be an F. And we give them a grade based on anything related to our space. In any financial sector, I give them credit. I kind of curve it for them. But either way, they're going to get an F. Okay, let's see what we got. Todd Blanche, Pam Bondi, all the political nonsense. Gucci, Maine. I don't know what the hell this crap is. Kirk Cousins. Everyone's stuck in the whole Kirk fantasy world. I don't know what's going on with that whole thing. I've heard things. I don't know if I believe them. Cardi B, I guess. I don't know. Normies love Cardi. Drone. Like, there are drones. Those are a thing. Let's look up what a drone is, because the normies don't know. They have been sleeping under a rock. I don't know. Timberwolves versus Pistons. Earthquake near me. San Francisco. Spurs versus Warriors. Sports. Tornado watches across the U.S. Randy George. Drake. Haley Steinfeld. I don't know, man. I don't know what all this normie nonsense is. Low Looters. Sun versus Hornets. Sports. Blake Lively. Trevor Bauer. I don't know any of these freaking people. Long Island Ducks. What? What? What is Long Island Ducks? Is that a TV show or something like Duck Dynasty? I don't know. Olivia Rodrigo, Stalin, Christina Marie Plant. Oh my God, there's nothing of value here at all. Tornado warnings again. NASA Artemis rocket. Are we talking about UFOs on these searches though? Probably not. Probably not. Medev, even if it is, it's probably Google's gonna withdraw that information from you. Ayesha Harris and Brady Ebert. Nothing in the news today. Of course, the normies get. Oh God. I try to give them something worse than an F every once in a while. I don't even know anymore. When was the last time I gave him a G? Just go down. They're going down the alphabet, man. F. We're gonna give him an H. We're gonna give it an H. Screw you. Screw you. The normies suck.
Are you stupid?
Normies suck. All right, looking at the normie search history on Bitcoin today. Let's see what we got here in the past day. And this is today. Pretty typical. Nothing really to see there. And again, against the rest of the index for the since the weekend. I don't know why. I don't know why the weekend's breaking the index on Google searches for the normies. I can't even look at this anymore. It looks so bizarre. Every time this started, ever since this started like 3 weeks ago, we've been getting these crazy spikes over the weekend. That was on the 31st. Actually, that was Monday. Right? The 31st was Monday. Today's the second. Yeah, today's the second, Thursday. I think that was Monday. Hey, anyway, either way, yeah, we've been getting one like crazy freaking day, and then yeah, it's killed the rest of the index, so you can't even look at it. I mean, this right here during the day used to be about 30 to 40, maybe 50 or 60 on the index. If we had one off-putting, you know, spectacular morning or day on Google searches for Bitcoin, but now it's like 9. What? 19? 15, 39, kinda on the first. The second, nothing. That was a nothing burger. Yeah, this has been kind of really weird. I don't even know how this is happening. Maybe it's the bots. Maybe it's the AI bots, where Claude bot, of course, is taking over the world. And yeah, day trading for everyone. More bots than ever before, of course, every single day. All right, what else is going on here? Same sort of thing with Bitcoin versus Ethereum versus XRP versus Solana. This is getting back to a normal day, so I'm not too surprised by this. A little lacking, though, overall in Bitcoin versus the others. So I would say in general, no one's really paying attention in terms of the normies. Of course, normally we would see Bitcoin see a pretty big spike, right? And then the XRP would follow with another surge in the overall index. But Solana and Ethereum have really been picking up the slack here. Solana's getting a lot more attention, definitely getting a lot picked up by a lot of different partnerships. And a lot of people are saying that, yeah, they're going to be ones carrying a lot of the weight here in the near future. But everything, of course, settled back to normal, and Doge is nowhere to be seen anyway. Of course, in the very bottom of the search trends on crypto. These are, of course, the most searched assets in our space. Still, Doge, Solana, Ethereum, XRP, and Bitcoin. All right, guys, go back full circle into, of course, where Bitcoin's likely going to go. Looking at the order books again tonight and doing some crypto chaos magic, as we do every single night, and show you where 99% of the accuracy, with 99% accuracy, where Bitcoin's likely going to go next. All right. Anything changed here in the last hour? Not really. Bitcoin's still holding 66,500 as support, and about 66,900, 800. It's got to be 8. It's always 3 6s and 8s. 66.8 for resistance. Nothing really changed. Still stuck in a range. Still in the same range too. 8, 68, 3. And what was it? 65.7. With right now holding on at least 66.5. 66.5. So a little bit higher. Probably the wick down here. 66.5. Yep. Right there. Still stuck in a range. Overall, we're tight, and getting closer to support than we are against resistance overall in that tight range here on the 24 hour. I can't even zoom in. That's why I have to do this every time with the zoom. All right. We're going to max zoom. What the hell? There we go. Get in there. Whoa! There we go. All right, yeah. And of course, you can see here on the 24 hour, Still stuck in this tight range. We've only been pretty much grinding the bottom of this. Haven't even broke through it yet. And haven't even got to the major area where the bulls are setting up shop for longs at about 65.5. That's 65.5 right there. Right, of course, on that line. So yeah, we can of course wait for that. And then, yeah, maybe a bounce from there to resistance tonight. That could happen. That could happen. Setting us up to about 67 again, more than likely. 67K. But what do I know? I haven't even been possessed by magic yet, so let's find out. All right, let's find out. Let's get into the 15-minute and do it all over again, guys. Do it all over again, just like we did over the weekend, just like we did last night, of course, calling for baseline bear, landing right on top of our bear case scenario overnight. Gonna clean it up and do it all over again. Here we go. And we'll ask the ritual again. Where likely will Bitcoin be? Where will it be? Still nowhere near the golden pocket. Still nowhere near the golden pocket. Close, close, but no cigar. The closest we got was on a wick here back on Sunday, 6 o'clock in the evening here in the United States of America, Eastern Standard Time. Of course, of course. All right, all right. What else are we looking at? We'll do it. We got to throw everything in a row. Our ducks in a row here. I'll throw that over here. Put that into the weekend. We're almost there. We're almost there, guys. It is Friday Eve tonight. Happy Thursday to you. Happy Thursday to me. It's all good and great here. How are you? How are you? All right. Let's do this. Let's do this again. All right, if you guys haven't seen my channel before, I do, of course, Crypto Chaos Magic every single night, and you only need to know 3 numbers to follow along with us. We're all knowing all the volatility in our space is going to happen. It's going to be, of course, 9, 12, and 3. If you know those 3 numbers, you know where all the volatility is going to be. We're going to light the candle for Bitcoin and, yeah, send her into the chaos realm. Oh my God. There we go. Lighting, of course, the chaos candle, placing it on my altar. Full of burnt monies. There's a keeper. We got a tenner. We got a tenner. I'm running out of money, man. I gotta go to the bank. I keep forgetting to go to the bank. I got $1. I can spare $1 tonight. Oh, I'll spare $1. Of course, yes, we're gonna do chaos magic. Do I have any elements to add to the board? What do I got here? We kind of need a little bit of support. I don't even have any support here. Yikes! Carnelian. I guess I could throw Carnelian. Last time I threw Carnelian into the mix, it's not like amethyst. There we go. I'll throw some amethyst on there. That'll give us some love and support for, yes, for Bitcoin. I got 2 nice big chunks of amethyst. We're gonna throw that here on the altar. There we go. And we're gonna burn $1 because that's all I got. That's all I got to afford to burn tonight. All right, guys, we're going to make a sacrifice. Here we go. Here we go. Of course, all of the elements are presence: earth, fire, wind, water, and heart. Just please don't sacrifice my heart. Be very careful what you wish for, guys. Never, ever, ever, ever suggest to the universe or demand things to the universe. Of course, they'll be taking things from you. So only suggest things to the universe, never actually demand them. All right, almost. It just continues to sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Beautiful, beautiful. And there she goes. Sacrificing another $1 today to the chaos. It's so ridiculous. So much money has been burnt on the channel. All right, guys, thanks again for coming out and supporting me. Also, shout out to Chaos crew members. Thank you again for hanging out with me over on the Patreon. And on only $15 a month, guys, of course, you too can be a Chaos crew member. D's Nuts is #1 tonight. Thank you again, D's Nuts, for that super chat at the beginning of the live stream. Thank you. As a $5 super chat, I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, D's Nuts, with 300 XP. And we also got Los sitting at #2. My #2 fan tonight, Los. And #3, Super Danny. And tied with Jake the Snake and G-Dog. Thanks again, Super Danny, for coming on out. Runner-up, of course, going to, Ben, Lawrence, and Strawberry Dragons, Milk Barney, and Gamma. You guys are, of course, in the top of my supporters tonight. Thanks again, guys, for coming on out. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Now let's see where Bitcoin's likely going to go tomorrow. Let's go. Whew. And Croc Payos. And with that, I am now an instrument of chaos. Where are we going next? And we're hanging on a little bit of a cliff here. All right. On the 15-minute for Bitcoin. Oh, and it's been about an hour and a half since the open in Japan, and of course the foreign market continuing our opening, the foreign markets right now. All right, let's get into this. So we normally do this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Baseline target for Bitcoin going into this evening. Right now it's 9:20 p.m. Right, so we're gonna run this up like we normally do. It's already down there anyway, so we might as well, yeah, get a little bit of a jolt here about 11 o'clock, maybe 11:30. We could see by midnight a breakout towards our resistance, major area of resistance being about 68,000, if we even get that high. It's looking pretty bullish for a baseline. But the foreign market's been a little bit more active, of course, than us. Yeah, by 3 o'clock we're going to lose that area, and of course come back down here to pretty much where we started. Maybe if we get a little bit of a jolt in the morning open, morning open here in America, we could be sitting at 67, maybe retesting 67. That's a little bullish for a bear. I mean, for a baseline, but you know what? We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep that. Let's do our bear case scenario. Bear case scenario on Bitcoin, we do lose this area pretty quickly. I would say by 10:30, 11 o'clock, we could start to see 65,000 retested, 65.7, 65.8, technically it's 65.8. If we lose 65.8 by midnight, 12:30 in the morning, we can see 65 get retested. This is the bottom of the, I guess this is the area we're going to scrape the top of the surface of the golden pocket. And if we do get into the golden pocket, of course, we're going to see probably a quick shoot up, and of course if we continue to dip down in there and get aggressive, we could see a bit lower, setting us down to about 62, 63. Again, the likes we have not seen since the end of February. How's that for bearish? How's that for bearish? Overall, you know, weakness being seen right now in the order books. I don't know if we're going to see that much bearish, but yeah, we are still looking pretty bearish. Maybe we kind of stop the pain a quarter of the way in, maybe a third of the way in. That would be my guess if we were to see like maybe the worst case scenario from a bear target. But anyway, we have to, of course, cover all of the opportunities, all the options, of course, all the suggesting everything to the universe. Let's see what else we have. We have the super bear case scenario, of course, for Bitcoin, and bull case scenario to get into next to. Bull case scenario, we're just going to rip over here. I don't know how we get the 70K tonight. Another currency collapses like we saw over the past few days. We just watched the Philippines peso collapse on Monday, Tuesday. We also watched the Indian rupee also collapse Wednesday. Hanging out, of course, with you guys in the Chaos crew. You heard me talking about it. It's pretty wild stuff. All right, so yeah, we're gonna send this. I don't know, another currency someone cares about more than the rupee or the Filipino peso collapses, and maybe we'll see 70,000 maybe hold support. Bull case scenario. I don't know. You just never know when it comes to psychology of the markets, man. That's how it is. That's how it goes. It's gonna surprise you. It's gonna rip melt faces when it happens. All right, let's see what else we got here. Super bear case scenario. We're just gonna rip right on through his super bear. Let's go to 60K for our super bear target. Straight on down. I don't even know how it would chop through that so fast. Again, the last time we went through a large major area of support and a huge buy wall with a golden pocket. It took 12 days. Just going to, of course, remind you what happened on the wall leading down from January into February. That's what we, of course, took about 10 or 12 days to break that level of support. All right. So that's, of course, everything except for our super bull case scenario. I don't even know how this would happen. Of course, not likely to happen. I'm going to suggest it to the universe anyway. But about a $10,000 candle from here would take us to about $76,000 Bitcoin. Yeah, let's just do that. We'll stop there. 73, 74, that's good enough. There. Super bull case scenario for BTC. Again, we've seen this happen 3 times last year. Will we see it again? Yes. Will we see it soon? Probably not. But I'm suggesting everything to the universe. These are the options on the table to you guys for tonight. And I'm still probably going to be baseline bear. Yeah, probably. Until we start to see some sort of... We need to see something different. It's the same stuff every day. Mostly sideways in the foreign market recently as well. Most of the options, of course, going a little bit more bullish. But not that bullish, right? Not that bullish. Here for the foreign market recently. I would say we're probably going to at least test resistance here overnight, maybe 67, 68. I don't know if we're going to see 68. But again, kind of that idea that, yeah, we're probably going to be somewhere down here in the middle of baseline and bear again. Hopefully we don't open up like we did today and see it completely follow the bear. I really don't want to see that, guys. But if we did follow the bear, I would say we're probably going to see the bear pretty much stop here at the very bottom, or the very, again, the first quarter to a third of the overall golden pocket. So this is, I would say this is our best case scenario for tonight, right? Yeah, that's our best case scenario for tonight, and this is our worst case scenario for tonight. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Somewhere down the middle probably is where the truth lies. We'll find out tomorrow. We'll find out tomorrow. Oh, I'm so tired of being right, guys. Can we just stop winning?
Win so much, you
Can
may
we?
even get tired.
I'm tired of it. I'm tired of
Please,
it.
please,
Tired of it.
please.
Damn it.
Too much winning.
Oh, jeez. All right, guys. It is now 9:26 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I got a few minutes. I can hang out with you guys, of course, answer any questions you may have in the chat. If you guys want to drop that, of course, definitely wouldn't mind getting into something tonight. Let's see. Last time we caught up with Cliff about the pizza. There we are. Otaku gets a 69 by the looks of it. Damn. I guess I'm getting laid. I guess not quite, technically. Did my poll just like get thrown out? I guess so. Did my poll get reported? It's not even there anymore. I can't even end it. Like, weird. Okay. That was still the end of it, right? That was still the winning vote, I guess. Hey Chaos, yes, much love for coming, of course, from Joy. Happy Joy. Trying to scroll through the chat in case I missed anything. He keeps the mask on. Yes, I do, Los. Yes, I do. If I get laid, I'm gonna wear the mask. Yes. You guys are too much. Oh, geez. You gotta maintain confidentiality. Yes. Super Danny is reporting into. Yes, my liege. Brave Farming Freedom says Otaku definitely gets laid. Let's go. Thank you. I wouldn't put my bet on it though. I'm not even looking, guys. Jeez. I'm not even looking. All right. And does the Wei Wu voice. And I do the Wei Wu voice in bed. Oh my god. What a turn off, man. Yeah, what a turn off. Everything. Mask on, socks off. How about only mask and only socks and Wei Wu voice only in the bedroom? Do I still get laid? I'm gonna ask you guys that in chat. Oh, start a poll. Okay. Oh, can I not? I cannot start a new poll. So the other one's still floating out there, and I can't see it anymore. Oh, my chat is broken. Chat. The chat is broken. Chat is broken. I can't do it. That sucks. In the moment, I can't even do it. That sucks. Yeah, chat broken. It broken. Let me see if I can actually close it and then re-up it. Let me see if that'll work. You know what I miss, guys? I miss those days when it was like up, and we were hanging out and we were just having a good time watching the volatility in the evening hours. We don't see no volatility anymore, man. Last time I hung out with volatility was during 2.5. When we hit down to 60K. Oh, we saw the rally up out of there too the day after 2.5 to 2.6. 2.6 was fun, of course, climbing out of the hole. But it hasn't been as fun as like it used to be. I know I feel the chat's been like that too lately. You guys of course been feeling a bit off as well. What the hell? What? Where'd my chat go? Oh my god, I just locked in. Okay, I do see the poll now. I can delete the poll. All right, I kind of lost my moment, though. I'm going to end the poll. I got 65% chance of getting laid. Let's go! I had to restart the chat. All right, and then, yes. Oh my God. Otaku. Socks only. Oh my God. Otaku socks only. Mask on. Oh, God. Wearing socks only. Mask on. Only speaking in Wei Wu. Wee-oo, pee-oo, wee-oo, pee-oo, wee-oo. And only speaking in Weiwu. Does he get laid? He's a simple yes or no on that one. You're trying really hard. I'm trying really hard. All right. Hanging out with Mia's like hanging out with the volatility, says Matt Adam Music. Damn, Matt. How you doing tonight, Matt? How you doing tonight? Jank Toe for Jank Hose, says Los in the chat. Your poll had 69% on getting laid. Oh, damn, it did. Okay, it did have 69%. You guys are really trying hard for that. Wow. And then a hard no right now coming in. Do I get laid with the mask on? Only speaking in Wee-oo, Pee-oo. And yes, getting laid. With the socks only. Oh my god. I tried really hard to make sure you guys said no on that one. Oh, geez, guys. Let me know, is there any other coins you guys are looking at? Anything exciting happening in the space right now? You guys know I've been pretty much just all about Gwei and Zama here lately, right? And they've been doing all right. Only 1% right now, holding up a new gains for the new market open into foreign market. Still a little early to be playing the range right now, but of course you could be looking at some of the area, of course, returning soon. Yeah, of course, resistance hitting soon. A lot more areas, of course, we haven't seen in a minute, so we could get as high as 24, maybe 24. So love that. Again, still another 15, 20%, maybe coming soon. We gotta get a little bit higher than that, man. A little bit higher than that. We gotta break on out. Let's get on out. There we go. 15%, maybe. Not too excited about what the numbers I'm seeing here now are going to be. Pretty much been beating the dead horse here, making some money on these two. Zama is about ready to break out, though. I've been seeing that for a minute. I continue to play this range over here. Again, bing, bam, boom, bing, bam, boom. Here, loading forever. And then, bam, of course, testing the new, the resistance again. It's about a 10% move. Again, looking about 10% on both of them right now for the breakout. Leading, of course, into the big numbers we've been talking about. I don't want to get any further than that, of course, over on the Patreon. All right. 66,800. Bitcoin getting closer to 67K. All right. So, yeah, hanging out a little bit with you guys before I head out here. 9:30. We just crossed into 9:30. Otaku wearing socks only, mask on, only speaking Weiwu. Does he still get laid? And 71% of you guys say no. What? How could you guys do me like that? What the hell? Okay, fine. Whatever. I deserve it. I did it to myself. I'll just sit here and play with my toys. It's fine. Screw you guys. Shit. Los likes the pinky slip. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Los also says, I like my women like the crypto market, touching the bottom and taking my money.
What are you,
yes. Oh, geez, Los. Oh, geez. Okay. All right. Well, that's it for the night, guys. Thanks again for coming out. I appreciate it. Had a good time as always. And more, of course, good times coming soon with bigger price action. Hopefully. Oh God, Cliff. Oh, Cliff. Mask on makes this come to mind. Right before we head out, we got a clip here from Cliffy boy. Let's see what we got. Oh boy, this is what he reminds him of. What? What? How does that remind you of that? I'm not even high. This does nothing to me. Cliff, what are you on right now? Nothing sexual coming from Los. Nothing sexual. All right, guys. Have a good night. I will see you all again soon. Stay safe out there. Don't do anything stupid. Another dump possibly coming on the horizon. Be prepared for it. Another dump coming soon.
They call them dumps. Big, massive dumps.
The biggest of dumps. Maybe not a dump tomorrow. All right. Later, guys. Later. It's hard to say goodbye.
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade among the stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars.
Oh, also a shout out the guys for this weekend. This Saturday, regardless of what anyone says, we were going to be watching Dumb Money in respect to Dumb Money. Yes, Dumb Money, of course, was one of our friends that passed away last month, of course, marking the anniversary of his death. And yeah, we are going to be watching Dumb Money with the community. I don't care what anyone says. We're going to be doing it. Happy joy evening, guys. I will see you all again tomorrow. Happy Friday, of course. Eve on Thursday, guys. Later. Hit the button. Hit the button. Right there.
Watch the cash burn, land fade. A new world rises, we've made the trade. The robots are rising, ICE taking the crown. But we're the ones that won't back down.
Bet.